What's up, my friends? Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Here we are with Ace, Dorian, Sarah, and Iron Bull. We are in Crestwood here. I want to head over to the cave where Hawke is in. Varric has a friend named Hawke who fought Corypheus once before and now fears Grey Wardens are under the influence of the ancient Darkspawn. Hawke has a Grey Warden contact who may be able to say more. So let's go ahead and head on over there. Before we actually do that, I believe we can get into this building right here and get the Amulet of Power in there, which I think it is for Ace, but I'm not exactly 100% sure. I feel like it's either for Ace or Cassandra, though there might be another one for Cassandra somewhere else, maybe? So this is for Ace, yes. Oh, what was that guard thingy? Hold on here. There was a guard thingy majiggy in there. Something's guard? Malka's guard? Minus 50% flanking damage. 20% attack power and that plus 10 dex though. I'm guessing, I would say this is probably more useful for a rogue that likes to fight from the front. But we backstab so much that I don't think it really will be useful on Ace. Alright, well let's go ahead and use the Amulet of Power here. There we go, Ace. And then back to the cooldown amulet. Alright, I'm thinking, let's see, we could upgrade Twin Fangs. But I think we should work towards... Do we need an execute right now? I guess we could use an execute for sure. This one will come ahead, and it's so close, so let's go ahead and get this one, and then we'll work towards getting Death Blow. So what is this one? Attacks upon the target's back or flank are much more likely to be killing blows. So a 10% critical chance from behind. Yes, please. I want to get... I tested this ability here. Gaps in the armor. And this ability does not give you the armor penetration. And I look for mods to actively fix this ability. But this ability is completely bugged, friends. It does not work. You might get the dex. I don't know for sure. But I did confirm that the armor penetration that we get from this ability does not work. So, honestly, it's no point in even going down that route. So, I will test it again and see if we actually get the dex. Maybe if we need filler abilities, sure. Why not? Because the extra 3 dex will, you know, it will help. But it's unfortunate that that is a bugged ability. I could not find a mod to actually fix it or nothing. So that is very much unfortunate. So let's see. What can we give old Bull here? Let's give him Aura Pain. Why not? There you go, Bull. Alright, well let's get down to Sen and get that on board. What is this? This is a different area. Let's go over to here first, Kerbernock. And then we'll go outside from there. But we'll get the Sen, and then I want to take out them ruins or whatever it is in the background of that area. The... How the fuck did we get out of this keep? Is this the way to get out of here? Yeah, sure is. There's Elven Ruins over there. There's something... Yeah, something about Elven Ruins. Charter said something on the lines of that. And then there's Red Templars over there, she says. But I would like to do that. I would like to fight a damn dragon here soon, too. And I'm thinking about making that electric dragon over there our first one. So we may actually get over there this episode to fight it. Because that one intel is actually really good for rogues. It has a really good ring. I believe it has something else in there that we could use, possibly. The gallows by the fortress are left over from when Orlais warred with Ferelden. Let us be grateful that they have not seen use in years, apart from children using the ropes as swings before the gamekeeper chases them off. From the memories of Sister Vaughn of Crestwood. Alright, well, it's good that, you know, they're not being used anymore. The kids are over here using it as fucking swings, friends. Oh my. Oh my word. Where are we at? Alright, let's head to this. Grab this. What is this? Weeding out the bandits. A handful of highwaymen remain on watch at farms around Crestwood. And it should go the way of their brethren in the keep. As in, dead as fucking doornails. Is this? What is this? Oh, here we go. This is where I'm marked. But is it? Oh, it's up there. Come on, boy. You're getting lost, man. This is all your fault. Let me ride you. Here we go. Oh, look at the dragon. Look at the fucking dragon. We're gonna fight it. I wanted to wait until Cassandra maybe gets this spell, but fuck it, friend. Who cares? Wyvern's Watch. A mug and a bottle of wine indicating this sheltered spot may have once been a popular place to enjoy the view. Someone has carved Milton and Lonnie into this side of the bench. There we go, Milton and Lonnie. I'm gonna get the send first though, because I still... Do we even have... Do we have Mighty Offense? Mighty Offense might come in handy. Oh, here we go. What's up, fellas? Oh, we should have went in stealth. That's fine. So let's do... Let's get out of stealth. And then let's wait for it to come back, because we're going to do some serious damage to this one guy over here. Actually, you know, we're probably fine. Come here. We'll mark him. And then we'll just fuck him up, friends. Mark. Hidden Blades. Into stealth. Oh, he can't. Well, he's done. He didn't have any more stamina after that, friends. That's unfortunate. That's okay, though. Come here, sucker. Ooh, turned around just in time. Let's go into stealth. I don't think so. Oh, you sucker. Done for. Oh, his shield blocked Hidden Blades. I don't know how, but it did. He was definitely behind on the Hidden Blades there. Interesting. Well, whenever we get a chance, I probably should have done it off camera. I just kind of didn't think about it before we actually head into Crestwood here. We need to recraft, because these daggers do seem good, but it looked like they weren't doing that much damage there, considering we hit them in the front with Hidden Blades. So, interesting, friends. The rotation is going to be very interesting, because I just don't know if we have enough stamina to do all that shit right then and there to, you know, to perfect that. You want to mark them first, go into stealth, then Hidden Blades, go behind them, backstab, and then we'll go forward, backwards with Skirmisher. And by the time that may trigger, if it don't trigger, then we'll use the uppercut, and that will be a massive just one-shot kill on just everybody. Or we might not even need to get that far. I don't think we'll have enough time. How much does it even last? 10 seconds, probably? I saw what those bandits did to Randall's farm. Enough's enough. Even if I can't stay here, I'm not letting them sodden highwaymen take my home from me. If any of you slugs can read, I set the fire with heaps of dried cow dung. Hope they like shifting through the ashes. Oh, man. Good for you. Alright, well, let's keep on keeping on. What we got on the map here? So that's done. Thank you very much. I'm telling you, though, this mod with the open map is just godsend, friends. Let's head towards that rift. We have the Naturalist. A man in Crestwood is concerned that a friend of his, Judith, isn't safe living outside the town. He'd appreciate someone checking up on her. Well, we'll do that, friend. No problem, man. We'll get there. One of these years, we will make it. Alright, let's go in with Iron Bull. And this is just a broken down farm. But there's a camp somewhere. Oh, there's a rift. Hold on, Bull. What do we have here? Plants and corpses. We'll read that later, friends. We shall read later. Oh. Get in there, bull. Iron bull here. Or a pain bull. Give it to him. There you go, big boy. Ace, what do you got going on? You alright through your stick? Yeah, you definitely did. Goodbye. Oh my. That damage from behind, though. Alright, I'm not dispelling any more rifts, friends. I'm gonna let these suckers come out so we can fight them. No more rifts getting dispelled. Is there a big boy? Oh, there's a big boy. Let's mark him. Go back into stealth. Hidden blades him. Fucking wrecked. Didn't even get a chance to... Didn't even get a chance to blow up the mark. Good riddance. There you go, Dory. Easy fucking peasy. Well, that would be that, friends. Fucking wrecked. Enhanced Twin Fangs, there it is. Increase the ability by 30%. Thank you. I will definitely be putting that on right this fucking instant. What do we even have? We got life drain and 5%. Oh, that's the only armor pen we have. Honestly, I feel like that armor pen is probably more useful than a 2%. But we will be getting rid of this for the like 10% that dragon gives us. So hold on here. Where's my Twin Fangs? Let's do Twin Fangs here. For now, we'll do Armor Pen. That's unfortunate about that ability, friends. There wasn't no mod in there to help with that ability either. It's terrible to have an ability inside your specialization that's fucking bugged and they never fixed it. That's crazy to me. But honestly, there's no modded fix for it either. Alright, well, is that bandits fighting? Hold on, man. We gotta loot. Hey, how you doing? Don't know me. See ya. King wrecked his soul, man. Let's go ahead. Mark him. That's a little bit too far. So let's see how long it lasts. Lasting a long time. I know it's not going to do anything to him, but... Oh, there it is. See? It's going to last a long time. We might be able to get off a good deal of abilities in that time. Hey, man. Go to sleep. Take a nap, why don't you, huh? Dorian. Fucking whoop him up, man. Get him. Nightmares. See ya. Oh, a little assassin over here. Time to blow up. Watch this, ready? Good riddance. Fucking friendly fire is fucking a lot, man. It's a shit ton of damage. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a camp over here. High stakes. You know? Let's actually go to the camp. Fade Touch Canine. There we go. That's something. You know, before we go to that camp, let's go up here and get this fucking cheese shield. There's a cheese shield somewhere here. I just don't know. I'm pretty sure it's up here on this rocky slope. You know, it may actually be an upgrade for Bull, and if it is, we're fucking using it for him. Well-hidden cheese shield, friends. I'm telling you. This game is... I don't know. I guess BioWare loves cheese. I mean, they're not the only one. I fucking love cheese, too. I eat cheese every goddamn day. Every day of my life, I eat 10 blocks of cheese, at least. Hold on. Can we get up this way? There you go, Ace. Oh, don't fall, Duster. Whoa, stay there. Thank you. Teleporting. Here it is. Look at it. Big old sausages hanging out. And then a big block of cheese. The Wedge of Destiny, friends. Heal 50% of the damage taken over 10 seconds. That's so strong to me. Alright, Bull, come on. You know that's an upgrade, man. And if it's not, you're fucking wearing it anyway. It is an upgrade. A good and colorful item for those who have hearty constitutions. This shield formed when a dragon shed her scales and fragments wafted on the soft and flavorful breeze into a dairy farm. Wielding it, Sir Jacques de Monterey was unstoppable until he fought Power Merchant, or dishonorably, his wistful last words as he lay full of holes. It was he who had failed, not the shield. Okay. There you go, Bull. Look at it, friends. It's so fucking beautiful. Bull in all his glory with his shield. Come on, Bull. Jump off. You'll live. See ya, Bull.
You want to set up camp?
Hell yeah, man. You need help. Alright, let's see. Let's change the party. Look at the bandits down there. They are just chilling by the Druffy. Alright, who am I taking in there? Let's take Varric. I want to take Blackwall. Solus. Solus is fine and dandy. Let's take Dorian. I always take Solus there.
What do you know of my kind, Blackwall?
I know that what comes out of your mouth is the same drivel that comes out of theirs.
It might sound that way to someone who's been clubbed on the head too often.
Careful I don't club you on the head.
That's what I'd expect from your kind.
Who you think will win the fight, friends? Come on, let's take bets on it. I honestly feel like Dorian would fucking tear his ass to shreds. Blackwall's all fine and dandy, he is a great warrior, but I feel like Dorian would just whoop his ass completely. To be honest with you, I think all the mages would whoop everyone's ass here completely. The only warrior that would stand a chance against any of the mages would probably be Cassandra, then Iron Bull, then Blackwall. But in game wise, the ability wise, Blackwall would probably be the 30th. Alright, we got a lot of level ups here. Let's see, what do we got? Dorian, you're good. Blackwall. Let's get some champion going on for you, Blackwall. Let's hit him up with... I think the first thing I want for him is probably Walking Fortress. So let's get Resilience. 5% stun chance, 2% stun duration. Okay. So when they hit you, they stun themselves. Good on you, Blackwall. And then, did Varric have an upgrade? He sure did. Varric, let's work on your spec, man. When an ally critically hits, you take advantage of their success faster with reduced cooldown times. Ooh, that's so strong. There you go, Varric. Going to you fucking duster. Alright, let's get down to Sen. Look at these fucking bandits over here fighting the wolves. Have fun. Fucking plebs. Oh, come on. You guys don't want to fight them. The wolves are going to get them. Well, let's just disengage here. And get over here and find this spy for Charter. Oh, the spy's fucking done for. Bloody papers. This stack of papers is so bloody soaked, the pages stick together. Only a few lines are still legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from one before I left. We have little time before the theft is discovered, so I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear, I lost my pursuers in Leeds. Only our closest friends know of my final destination, Butcher.
Reinforcements.
Damn. I'm so used to going in stealth, friends.
What would have happened if Corypheus hadn't interfered?
I don't even know, Dorian. Oh, they're over here. Come on, you plebs. Alright, Blackwall, get him. Let's get back to Ace before he uses his mark. Let's use the mark on this one. He's fucking done for. See, look, that Hidden Blaze didn't do shit to him because it was the front of him. So, this dagger probably does have to go. Maybe. It's hard to say, friends. It's going to lose its value once I start crafting anyway. So yeah, but them backstabs are something else, man. I'm telling you, though. But again, it will lose its value. Like this dragon that we're going to fight. we probably won't do that much damage to it, to be honest with you. I mean, that's okay. It's fine. It's not gonna burden us. Ace, can you get out of fucking combat? What's going on here? Are we still... What are we fighting here? Druffalo? Let's not fight a Druffy. Isn't there a... thingy? There we go. I'm pretty sure there's a thingy majiggy over here. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, right here. Thank you. What's up, Druffy? Just chilling, huh? The pit in the pond. 3 Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that wiped out old Crestwood drowned the Blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. If the dam was not damaged, we would have never survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposefully cruel to his children, flawed though we are. From the memories of Sister Vaughn of Crestwood. Hedrick saved you guys. It might have been a bit heartless, but he did indeed save your guys' asses. Alright, we'll mark this one over here. We will do that once we get out of talking to Sen, and then we're gonna go fight that fucking dragon. We're fighting that dragon. I just, you know, we need a dragon in our life. Look
Hawke
at Sen.
and the warden should be inside.
You ready, Varric? You ready to see Sen again? I know I am, man. Makes me miss playing Dragon Age 2, friends.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
I saw other wardens. He nearly got caught. Can we trust your friend? I mean, I saw other wardens, yeah.
A group of wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Alright, well, you ready, Sen? Let's do it, man.
Let's go.
Let's go. We got this, friends. Let's go. Oh, the music's getting creepy. Just gonna hit the fan here. Let's go. What is this? Banner of the Blind Man. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Man, notorious smugglers who are known to sell their slaves to Tevinter. It is possible that the Grey Warden asked them politely to leave so that he could use their hideout, although the bloodstains on the wall suggest otherwise. He's fucking slaughtered everybody in here and took it over. Good for you, Loghain.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
Warden Loghain McTirr. I believe we have a common cause, Inquisitor.
The Loghain. The infamous fucking Loghain.
There was a Loghain who joined the wardens after he lost Ferelden's throne.
The traitor Terran. Yes. I've heard all the names.
Then that's you.
I've been a warden for 10 years. They will never fully consider me theirs. Something I've had cause to be grateful for recently.
Could use an ally. Help me add all this up. I mean, we could use an ally.
I'll take all the help I can get. I know the wardens have troubles of their own. I wonder, though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
I believe so. After Hawke killed Corypheus, Weishaupt was content to forget the whole affair. If an archdemon can survive seemingly mortal wounds, why not Corypheus? I began to investigate. I found evidence, but no proof. And then, soon after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing, but I don't recall you telling me about all this.
I didn't believe it concerned you.
I mean, he's not wrong, friends. Warden business really doesn't concern anybody else besides the warden. The calling controls them? What is the calling? The calling controls them?
You think Corypheus is using this calling to control the Grey Wardens?
Not directly, no. The calling warns a Grey Warden that his corruption will soon claim him, that he is dying.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Thanks to Corypheus, I believe. If the Wardens fall, who will stop the next blight? That is what's panicked my brethren.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
It's funny hearing Loghain say that, friends. All things considered, how Loghain was in the first game. Do we really need Grey Wardens to stop the Blight? Remember he said that? And then now he knows. Now he finally knows, obviously, at the end of Origins. But can Corypheus really do that?
Is the calling they're hearing real? Or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I don't know. Even as a senior warden, I knew little about him. The Wardens believe it to be real, despite my warnings about Corypheus. That is all that matters at the moment.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Yes. It's like an itch at the back of my mind. At times, it's barely there at all. But then I find myself starting to hum it under my breath. It is vile. I can understand why so many Wardens have gone mad from fear of it.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
There you go, Blackwall. Tell Loghain. Fucking man up, Loghain. This ain't shit. How is this possible? I mean, yeah, how is it possible?
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I don't know. It's likely part of his nature. Corypheus is, or was, once a mortal man. The Blight owns him, but it did not create him. Wardens are tied to the Blight through the Darkspawn. That is how Corypheus influences Warden minds. Somehow he is using that power to mimic the calling.
The Wardens are desperate, the Wardens are scared, and the Wardens are foolish. It does feel like they are desperate at this point, friends. Maybe they're more scared than desperate.
So the Wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
A Blight nearly destroyed Ferelden. A Blight without Wardens to stop it might well destroy the world. Warden Commander Clarel proposed a ritual involving blood magic. A desperate measure to prevent further blights. When I protested the plan, called it madness, they tried to arrest me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It's an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
Hey man, we're not meeting you there, friend. We're gonna talk right here, right now. Isn't it so crazy having Sen and Loghain friends?
If we wish to stop my fellow Wardens, we should get to their ritual tower in the western approach.
Let's talk first, Loghain McTirr. How'd you join the Wardens?
I heard something of what happened in Ferelden. How is it you weren't executed?
When your mistakes are public, everyone feels they have the right to a personal apology. In the final hours of the Blight, the Wardens were short-handed. They needed every soldier they could get. The rest of my life will be my penance.
Why are the Wardens after you? I mean, it's obviously it's a good question, but he did already say that he protested, so that's really the reason.
How did you end up an enemy of the Wardens again?
When the calling began, I searched as much as anyone for an answer. I protested the rituals, but faced little resistance until I began to investigate the death of Corypheus. The Warden mages branded me a traitor and attacked. When I defended myself, Clarel ordered my death.
I'd like to know more about Warden Commander Clarel.
I've served under her since coming to Orlais. She seemed fair before, dedicated. Perhaps that was the problem. I, more than anyone, know the cost of too much dedication.
I mean, he really does, friends.
Do you think Clarel is acting of her own volition?
Calling does not control minds, and I doubt Clarel could fall to Corypheus without others noticing. Whatever mistakes she makes of her own accord. Hopefully we will learn more in the Western approach.
Corypheus was imprisoned by the wardens, right? So they must know who or what he is.
Secrets are a habit with the wardens, one that costs many lives. Some knowledge is too dangerous to share. I knew little of Corypheus, and that was more than most. No one thought that knowledge could be vital.
What of the hero of Ferelden? Where the hell's Eridan at? Tell me, man.
You said that Clarel was warden commander. I thought that the hero of Ferelden led the wardens.
There's more than one warden commander. Each oversees a region, most often a single nation. The man you speak of was warden commander of Ferelden. He disappeared some time ago. It's possible he joined the rest of the wardens, although I cannot say for certain.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course.
Was that it, Loghain? Anything else?
Yes,
Yes. Take it
I'll
easy.
talk to you later.
of course.
Sen, you got anything, friend?
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the Western approach, though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
He surely has, friends. Alright, well, let's look around, see if there's anything else. What do we have here? Regarding the calling. So many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it? How can we identify it? If we do not share it, the calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then is this too not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts open? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I found myself humming it aloud a few days past, where once it intruded, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It coils around my memories I hold dear, training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face, the last time I saw her. It inserts itself into them so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of presence, watching and calling had always been part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of. I imagine I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognize that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which would consume and destroy it. I must, I can. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks. They already know, I suspect. I will heed the calling and go to the deep roads and die with the dwarves, fighting as a Grey Warden should. But if I am to die after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? Final pages of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Marjorie Barron. Interesting. Terrible burden wardens hold, friends. Having to deal with that calling like that? I couldn't even imagine. The shit that they go through. It's such like the ultimate sacrifice, man, to become a warden. It's crazy, isn't it? They go through so much. But it's almost, I would say it's probably worth it. To stop the blight, you know? Alright, well let's see if we can get this... Let's go. Come on. Let's see if we can get this dragon taken out. Though I want to go back to camp and probably change the party here. I'm thinking maybe 2 mages. Hey, what's up, guys? You got anything good? Better.
We've had some success around here.
Man, that's not success. Get out of here with that. Bring something good next time. 2 warriors now. 2 mages. Yeah, 2 mages. Hold on. Let's see. Let's do Dorian. Soulless now. Vivian. And Cassandra. No, we can't do Cassandra. We need Iron Bull, man. For the first dragon. Cassandra would be more helpful, no doubt. We might be making a mistake here.
You must be pleased the Inquisition brought in all those rebel mages.
Hardly.
Magic is dangerous, and with the Inquisition's alliance, the mages are now dangerously independent.
Your views on magic don't quite mesh with what I was taught about mages outside the Cune.
Life is a series of necessary restrictions, Iron Bull. The small-minded beat against every wall they find. The wise learn to make the most of the options they have.
Interesting. Well, let's level Vivi up. You know, I would say it's probably time to work on Night Enchanter stuff. Let's work on Night Enchanter stuff. For Viv. There you go, Viv. I think you're good. Alright, well, let's head over to... Man, I don't want that garbage. You just had success and it was garbage. Are we good? We got bees. Iron Bull's got regens for days. We have Vivian's got regens, and Dorian should be good too. You know, we probably could use electric resistance, friends, but Dorian, do you have an electric staff? You do. Get that shit off, friend. What does Vivian have? Frost, which is good. Alright, Dorian. Put on Therida's staff, friend. So now we got Frost and Fire. We should be good. We should... Hold on, let's head over to this... See this lady's in the area over here? She's there, but the dragon's down there. Let's see if we can knock out this lady stuff first. And then there's an Astrarian over here, too. Because this lady will send us... I don't remember. Meet Hawke and Loghain the Western Approach. Well, we're going to do that pretty soon. I'm thinking, honestly, about going to the Bog first. Maybe. We'll see. We will actually see. Because I'm not really sure. I'm thinking about really wanting to get to a main quest here, friends. We can do side stuff whenever. There's no timeline for any of this stuff, really. Excuse me, ma'am.
So you're the man who saved Crestwood from the dead. Watch out for the wyvern in the hills. I'd take his hide if I were better with a bow.
What the hell you do here? Yeah, what do you do here?
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
What's up with the skull she has in the corner there, friends? Dark magic?
There's a wyvern causing trouble?
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
2 cats? Ow. The cats are so small.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould. Fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
He likes you too. Maybe you should consider it. Maybe a dinner date?
Until later.
Be safe.
Maybe go take a date and check out the wyvern up there. Alright, let's see if we can crack the Astrarian, friends. Holy! Pretty sure this one's kind of easy, actually. It may look hard, but it's pretty easy. I think. There we go. Easy peasy. Told you. Constellation Salantir, referred to as Silence in the common parlance. The constellation Salantir is historically attributed to Dumat, the old god of silence and the leader of the ancient Tevinter pantheon. The description of Constellation, however, is often debated. Some depict a dragon in flight, while others, also the most common modern depictions, show a man carrying a horn and a wand. Some scholars believe these represented scales, which would point to the constellation being a supplication of the elven mythol, but nothing indicates this to be more than speculation. So there's one more over there. Alright, well, let's go in with Iron Bull. This is your show, Bull. We definitely could use Cassandra. I'm pretty worried that we don't have the Dispel, the melee Dispel, but we have 2 mages in here, which will make up for it. 2 mages and Cassandra on electric dragons, friends, are nothing. Electric dragons are weakest dragon if you have Dispel to me. Watch this dragon whoop our ass.
She sees us!
Oh, look at that! That is magnificent!
What the hell is she doing? Get him, Bull! Alright, let's get everybody... Hold on. Go ahead and attack her, Bull. Let's get the Dorian. Kind of want people to spread out a little bit. There we go. Oh. Let's see. Who was that on? Nobody. Dorian, you just walked into it, friend. There we go. Let's keep on working. Let's see if we can target a Rifter. Ooh. Man, we are tearing this dragon's ass up. Holy shit, she's almost dead. Alright, Bull, go ahead and taunt. Bull is so excited, friends. Vivian is Spirit Blading. How you doing, Dorian? I want you over here, friend. Where's the music? Eerily silent fucking dragon fight here, friends. Let's get back into stealth, see if we can hidden blaze them from behind. We definitely can't. The stamina, though. Hang in there, Ace. Ooh. Where's the music? You guys are ruining the dragon fight here. Hold on. Everyone's getting wrecked here. Dorian, you have... Nobody has the spell up. Here we go, Viv. Oh, let's get back to Dorian. Let's get on the spell. Easy peasy. Man, where's the music, friends? Terrible time for the game to bug, huh? Vivian, that Spirit Blade, though, we need to get off of that. The computer is terrible as an arcane warrior, friends. Absolutely atrocious. Let's get her up. You got her, Bull. Come here. Get him, Bull. Oh, yeah. Ace is fucking destroying this dragon, friends. Oh, my goodness. Hang in there. Dorian, do you have this spell? Oh, you do, friend. We'll have to dispel Ace. Ace is good. Vivian is about dead again. Vivian, you dispel you and Iron Bull. And Dorian, hang in there, friend. You will have a dispel, but take a regen. I think you'll be fine. Ace. Going to stealth. We're dead. See you later. We could use... Dorian's dead. All good. Let's throw barrier here. Iron Bull's still doing good. Oh, there's the music, friends. Thank you for gracing yourself into our presence here. Dorian, How are you? Ace, let's throw some more bees on her. Mark of Death and then Hidden Blades. Oh! Viv, get Dorian up. You got him. Revive Dorian. Iron Bull is fucking a beast, friends. We haven't even switched to Iron Bull because he's such a monster. Oh, you stuck? Dragon is almost done for. So we don't have anything left for Ace, sadly. I figured that was gonna get him, but that's fine. Oh, can you get Ace up? He'll probably get knocked right back down right here because of Bull stuff, but can you dispel Viv? Dispel right here. Oh. Alright, he's dispelled. Let's get onto Dorian to spell here. Damn. Sorry, Dorian. You're still wheeling, friend. Well, since you're pretty much invulnerable, go ahead and get Ace up. Iron Bull, look at him. What are you doing, Bull? Oh my. This is not good, friends. Oh, I think we're gonna die here. This is not good. Hang in there, Bull. I don't know what we can do. Let's try to get Dorian out. Or that's Ace, Dorian. One of them. Ace. Can you throw Hidden Blades at him immediately? No. Dorian. Hang in there, Bull. It's almost dead, friend. Iron Bull for the win. Stay on your shield, Bull. Let's get Dorian out if we can. Oh. Dorian died, but that's fine. We gotta get the Bull out of there. Dorian, I don't think he can revive Ace in time, but he might. Oh no, because it's just standing there now. Damn it. Well, run up here. This is so sloppy, friends. Well, we got Iron Bull still. Hang in there, Bull. Aura pain, baby. I don't need help. That's what you're born for, Iron Bull. Hold on. Let's get a heal. Hang on, Bull. Can't kill me, sucker. This might take about 10 years, but I think you can do it, Bull. He's not even hitting her. Yeah, Bull, here we go. We don't need any help. We got Iron Bull. You're not gonna hit me. Get him, Druffy. Come on, Bull. We got Bull and Druffy over here. Unless the Druffy's on Bull. I think the Druffy might be on Bull. Eat that, dragon. Bull, get your shield off. No. What the fuck? Get out of here, Tro. Oh yeah, Worm Slayer achievement, friends. Get him, Ace. Level up, save by level up, because Druffy's fucking us up, man. Dorian, how are you, friend? Dorian's on hold position. Iron Bull greatly improves. Hell yeah, Bull. You did it, man. You are the unsung hero of that dragon fight. Never give up. Bull is so tanky. He's built. He doesn't have anything like crazy, friends. I mean, that chi shield, it had to be the chi shield. He wasn't taking that much damage, you know? Come here, Druff. So yeah. Whoa. That Druffy was pissed. The Druff, we didn't even hit the Druff, friends. And then the dragon was beating the Druffalo up. And the Druffalo was like, fuck that dragon. That Kunari is going to get it. Look at him. So we got in-death sacrifice. There we go. The Inquisitor hat. Enhanced guard belt. Superb life drain ring. And then a bunch of other stuff. Is this stuff random? I'm going to be honest. Can you chest scum this stuff here? You know what I mean? Could you save and then, you know, right before you loot all this, reload and see if you get better stuff? Never done it. Let's just take it for now. That was interesting. What a crazy fight, friends, because the music, first of all, was like completely bugged, and then Iron Bull saved the day on a dragon fight. Iron Bull is a beast with a shield, friends. I'm just gonna let you know. He is a monster. You can make him a monster as a two-handed reaver, but he lasts so long for some reason. I did it. I did test on streams, man. When we used to stream all the time, we tested all the warriors together. And obviously Blackwall would win because as a sword and shield warrior, Blackwall is just literally almost invulnerable. But Iron Bull would outlast all the other ones. When Blackwall, when he was a two-handed warrior, he would outlast everyone, friends. It was ridiculous. He's very powerful. A crumbled note, Densing, don't be so stingy. Give up the last of your rams. If you have to, I'll be going hunting for a week. So remember, bring the dragon 100 pounds each morning. That seems to keep the monster full enough. She doesn't wonder what there is to eat inside our homes. Walker. Obviously, dragon's gonna eat whatever the fuck she wants. Wyvern statues. Wyvern statues found throughout Ferelden were inspired by a legend that Andraste tamed one of the venomous beasts with her song. Note I say legend and not the chant, for this is wild superstition. We must sternly remind the faithful that any story about the bride of the Maker outside the chant of light is blinkered heresy. Folklore and nothing more. Expert from Unfinished Treaties by Brother Rigerin, 873, blessed. Alright, well, I'm going to save here. When we get back, we'll obviously take out this rift. And that's it for Crestwood, friends. We'll turn this other stuff in, and then we will probably go back to Skyhold, get a little bit of dialogue on. Probably take care of some of the war table. I might start doing some of the war table stuff off camera. I'm not sure if it's a necessity to even keep that stuff on. I mean, it's so much of the stuff, friends. I want to definitely keep the most important ones on for sure. But most of it I could probably just tackle off camera. We'll see, though. We'll see. I mean, let me know how you feel. I mean, it really don't matter to me. I can take it all in. But... and then we're going to head towards the western approach. I think it's time to actually start that. Maybe. I'm really thinking about the bog, though. We might knock the bog out. I probably can knock the whole bog out in one episode. So we'll probably do that next, actually. Because I just really love that place. You know what I mean? The bog is so much fun. The Fallow Mire, I think that's what it's called. It's just, I don't know. I really enjoy that place a lot. But anyways, my friends, I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have a good one. Stay safe. And I will see you next time. Take care.